Liverpool, capital of culture, home to many legends, from all aspects from sport to art to music. And most famously of all, the Beatles. Growing up in Liverpool, I was always aware of the Beatles from a very early age, but didn't really understand how big they were until I was older, and how Liverpool is mostly known for the football and the Beatles. But is that all Liverpool has to offer for music?
Hi, I'm Gavin Jackson, and today I'm in Liverpool investigating how the Beatles have impacted the Liverpool music scene of today.
The Beatles consisted of the famous Scousers we know and love today: John, Paul, George and Ringo, writing and inspiring everyone around the world, as well as a few movies and solo careers, showing how much influence they have wherever they went. As I was growing up, I joined a band called Freak and wrote our own music and had fun doing so. We played all over Liverpool as well as other cities like Manchester, Leeds and London. But whenever we played in another city, people would always compare us to the Beatles, even though we sounded nothing like them. This got me thinking, is this all people see when they see new up-and-coming talents trying to make a name for themselves from Liverpool? I asked a couple of people I know and met during my time of performing their opinions and to see what they have to say on Liverpool's music scene and the Beatles.
So what do you do in Liverpool, in the music scene in Liverpool?
At the moment, I'm working as a producer with a few different bands. I work with a band called Psycho Comedy, a band called Fuss, producing and recording things for them.
What do you think of Liverpool's music scene from today compared to 5 years ago?
Compared to 5 years ago, psychedelia is definitely the whole psych scenes became a much bigger thing.
Yeah.
And there's more support to do with that, with the Liverpool Psych Fest, and with, say, even festivals become pretty much a psych dominated thing. Especially those kind of things. It's progressed, shall I say.
Do you reckon it's better or like different?
It's definitely busier. Like they seem to have more events going on, even though I don't seem to know where they are anymore.
Yeah. Do you reckon because like with bands like trying to get big and all that, do you reckon like there's enough venues for them to go around, or do you reckon there could be more?
There could be more smaller level venues, more of the small stuff, the startup kind of stuff, but in terms of mid-level there seems to be enough, but it does seem to be harder for bands to get gigs nowadays, as say even 5 or 3 years ago.
As the Beatles were a big part of Liverpool, what are your opinions on them?
And nice lads. And good chaps. I don't know, they always seem to cast a shadow over everything else.
Yeah, I was thinking that because like, do you think there'll be a band as big as the Beatles from Liverpool, or do you reckon it'll just be like a one-trick pony?
I personally don't believe there'll ever be a band that big ever again.
Yeah.
Because of how music's consumed nowadays, because it's all consumed through, say, SoundCloud, Spotify, streaming, and nobody has to think, ooh, what's this big thing happening? They just find what they like and go and listen to that nowadays. There'll be people that get maybe as big sales-wise, but never as big culturally as something like that.
And do you reckon people go to his gigs as many as they do now, or they were more back in the day?
Back in the day, 60s?
Yeah, like say from 60s to like now, what do you reckon was the most?
Oh, I don't know, I wasn't there in the 60s, but they look at attendance, it looks big, but I'm pretty sure that in the 60s they had their own fair share of 3 people and a dog. And
I am here with Daniel Fagan. So what do you do in music then?
I've been in a few bands over the years, and I'm always like playing guitar and singing. But like the thing I actually like doing is I like writing songs. And just performing around the country and around Liverpool and writing all the time. And right now I'm just getting ready to release some stuff on my own. Hopefully filming a YouTube video. So it's just like primarily like sitting around the house writing songs.
Yeah, like before and stuff. What was your favourite place to go and play?
I suppose. Hard to say really. I really like playing at East Village Arts Club when we played with Space in Brass House. That was like really good gig. But I played there a few years ago and I didn't like this much then, so it's like it's hard to say
what's good and what's not.
I suppose it depends on what the night's like really. District always has a great sound, the drums and that behind it, the sound, it always makes you like, well on stage it did anyway, I don't know what they thought it sounded. There's a load of good venues. It's hard to say what your favourite one would be, to be honest.
So what do you think of the music scene today compared to about 5-10 years ago?
I think I wasn't starting performing around 5 years ago, or just before that. I didn't really like it back then that much.
How come?
The music scene. I just thought it was a bit. Loads of the bands were like. It wasn't a problem with the people I knew. But it just felt like the scene was a bit like. A lot of bands were sort of imitating other bands, and it wasn't really original.
Nah, I can see what you mean.
It was like. But there was a lot of great stuff as well. But, it just feels like the last few years Liverpool started finding its own voice again. Our little scene has developed in Liverpool that's kind of become the main thing. Like I've just noticed it. I much prefer like seeing that happen because when I started playing it had gone through a stage of like being a bit stale and
like rinse and repeat kind of thing.
Like let's do the Arctic Monkeys, let's do this, and it's like no one just wants to copy them. They're a great band, but
it's been done like
you want to have your original sound. So I think it's got quite like psychedelic and there's all these new elements coming into it now that it's a bit more homegrown, I think. I quite like it now.
Cool. So from being from Liverpool, what are your opinions on the Beatles? Do you like them? Or?
To be honest, like you grow up in Liverpool. My year 5 teacher, she was from Scotland. She was that big a fan of the Beatles, she'd come all the way to Garston.
Of all places.
To teach primary school, and like, just because she loved the Beatles. And she'd go on about them all the time. And one of my favourite things as a kid was we did local history with her. And she'd sit us down on the carpet and tell us like stories about the Beatles, and they'd sit there for hours like, wow, listen to stuff about Hamburg and all that. It's just like, this is fascinating. And then, obviously I didn't really care about music till I was like 13 then after that. I didn't get into the Beatles till I was about 15. Even though they're everywhere, I knew like the number ones because I had that number one album.
Or like the top 50 or something.
I know people have that thing with saying like the Beatles, I appreciate what they've done, but they just sing about love and all that. It's like
they sing about other stuff as well.
And it's like the people who say that I've obviously, I know it sounds stupid to say like you haven't heard the lesser known stuff, but it genuinely is like the reason I got so into them was my had a memory stick with every Beatles album and gave me it in year 9. Went home and I had every Beatles album on iPod then, and I just was like, I've never heard this one before, this is amazing. And once you delve into the albums,
like into the other songs, like not just the singles and stuff.
You start to see like like 10 different bands in one. Like, they did so much, it's crazy. So I love them. Like, and I think there's a song for any mood you're in or any day you want to put a Beatles song. I wouldn't recommend listening to them every day because you might wear them out a bit, but
like now and again, like just the
you can't like you can always come back to the Beatles and you're like, or like listen to this album for a while, go away, listen to the other album for a while. It's like listening to a different band that you love. It's the same band. Probably went on a bit there, but
that's alright. Do you think the Beatles are overshadowing new bands or helping them in other cities? Like say if you done a gig in Leeds, you'd be like, oh, they're from Liverpool, like the Beatles are from Liverpool, they might be the next big thing. Or do you think they're like, oh, you're not as good as the Beatles?
Nah, because I don't think that would be the case now. I think a lot of people around globally probably don't even really they know what Beatles from Liverpool, but
Yeah.
if it's not like branded onto you, if you're from Liverpool but it's not like the main thing about you, then you're not going to get those comparisons really.
Yeah.
Like, I think most music from Liverpool, music that you'd aim to make, unless you sound like the Beatles, then you're going to get it all the time.
Yeah.
Like if Oasis had been from Liverpool,
They probably would have got
they
it.
already got it, but imagine if you're from Liverpool.
They would have, yeah.
But I think they're actually more of a problem, Oasis.
Do you think there'll be a band as big as the Beatles from Liverpool again, or like never again? No.
I think like it could be a band that comes from Liverpool that are like, you know, there could be someone who comes out of Liverpool who ends up number one album or headline all these big festivals. It could be a huge artist come from Liverpool. It'll never be as big as the Beatles.
Like not as successful as.
No,
like,
no way. It's not even like it's not just Liverpool. It's anywhere. Really.
Anywhere.
It's like it just wouldn't happen now. Like in the current way the world is. I don't think.
Hello.
So what do you do in music?
All sorts really. I've done promoting, venue manager. Mainly I play bass in a couple of bands, play piano, bit of guitar, bit of drums. Teach bass at University of Liverpool, but played with musicians of all ages, from some of the students that I used to teach, all the way up to playing a band called Rain, who was signed in 1990. So I was 2 at the time, and they got signed. So that gives a kind of image of the age difference.
So a bit of everything really.
Yeah, a bit of everything. Whatever pays the best.
Yeah.
Really.
What was your favourite bit? Like, what was your favourite job? What was your...
It's definitely playing. I always get nervous. You always get that, but it's like adrenaline nerves.
Yeah.
And you feed off it, so you get the nervous energy and bouncing on stage. But the worst part is coming off stage because it's that come down. I mean, you know yourself. You go off stage and like that.
Just drenched in sweat. Yeah. It's like, oh.
There's a cigarette come on the outside, and then everyone's like, oh, great gig, which is lovely. You want to see everyone, but mentally, you're bleeding out your ears.
So what do you think of the Liverpool music scene of today compared to, say, 5, 10 years ago?
There's a big revival of older bands. So you got people like Real People, Rain, you got Mick Head, Pete Wiley, McNabb, all bringing out new material, all bringing from the late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s. Even the Lightning Seeds are doing Wonder stuff. I think there's definitely a retro revival scene, which is only good because then all the kids coming up get to support these established acts who have been there, done it.
As the Beatles were a big part of Liverpool, what are your opinions on them?
Who's that? I've never heard of it. Oh no, the Beatles.
The Beatles.
No, well obviously they're the biggest thing to come from Liverpool, and I'd say the biggest thing, full stop. Bigger than the Titanic, bigger than whatever, bigger than Jesus. Because of Jesus. To paraphrase, But a lot of it was right place, right time, which no one take away from me. If anyone does, it's Green Eyed Monster, but there were a lot of good bands at the time, and they struck lucky. I think it was as much down to Epstein as the four lads, but then even when Epstein passed away, they still carried on doing what they were doing. They did the White Out, Abbey Road, Sgt. Pepper's. It's kind of, you can't take that away.
They're all really good albums, like the...
Exactly.
And finally, do you think the Beatles are overshadowing bands from Liverpool?
Yeah, I think it's more so journalists that aren't from Liverpool or familiar with Liverpool. They just, sometimes it's ignorance. They assume because a band are from Liverpool, oh, you must know the Beatles, you must be influenced by them, you must. And it's a bit ignorant and naive, and I think it's also unfair to compare anyone because there's so many, as I said earlier about it, the hand the Beatles got dealt, no one will be dealt that hand again, no one will have the opportunity unless you'll be the first band to play on the moon. Maybe you're the first band to play in the middle of the for the Bermuda Triangle or something. But there's so much stuff that they afforded to them, which by chance and by luck, but can't take it away from them. They took their ball and they ran with it. So it's fair play. But for new bands, I think every band, directly or indirectly, is influenced by the Beatles. You can't not be because they had that big a rubber stamp. Their DNA is in all music today.
kind of like set the way of like how to like format a song basically.
What I don't like is when bands try to be Beatles, thinking that, because there's a difference between taking influence and just trying to outright copy it, or just not be original. You know, like you can take it. Everyone is influenced directly by someone, and everyone in music, that I'm going to say this and put in their canon, will have indirectly been influenced by the Beatles without knowing it. You know? But when I see bands walking around with a bowl haircut and trying to dress like John Lennon, and they've got their little spectacles, and I'm saying, you're not John Lennon though. You know,
there's only one of anyone.
Exactly, and I mean, some people have rose-tinted glasses as well for each part. It wasn't all squeaky clean for any of them. They all had their skeletons in the closet. I think there's definitely a bit of a rose-tinted spectacle thing regarding the Beatles. You know as well as I do, there's 50% of Scousers I think love them, think they're the best thing since I spent, and 50% can't stand them, just been rammed down your throat for exactly, since 63. So I can see the arguments for and against, but for me, they're always going to be there. You may as well just, if you don't like them, suck it up and accept it, that they're not going anywhere because it's fun.
Right, thanks for that.
No worries.